Hi guys, it's Guidance with Compassion here with another reading. So today, I'm going to be talking to you about the astrology that's taking place in the month of May. I thought I'd add this on to the beginning of the monthly readings, so to give you a bit more of insight, so you can take this into consideration along with your reading. Astrology is something that I'm interested in, so I thought this would be something that you would enjoy and it would be beneficial to you, viewers. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I'm just going to be talking about the major transits, things that are taking place, things like retrogrades, Mercury retrograde, Venus retrograde, Pluto, stuff like that. I won't be talking about every single transit, but ones that I think that would be of importance that you should, keep in your mind's eye, have a think about, have that in the back of your head, like, oh, this is taking place this month, so, this may affect me X, Y, and Z, if that makes sense. Yeah? Okay. So first I'll start with May 4th. May the force be with you. And on May 4th, starting is a Pluto retrograde in the sign of Aquarius. And this is taking place until the 14th of October. So it's a long transit, yeah? It's not something it's a slow burn, I would like to describe it as, yeah? So Pluto, the lord of death and transformation, yeah, goes retrograde. So this can mark a period of major metamorphosis and rebirth within you, yeah? But this period can also be deeply gratifying. One can bring you closer to your true self if you know how to handle it. Yeah. So with this in mind, it's like letting you know that whatever is happening in your life is for your highest good. Don't try. I'm getting in my head like the Tower card. Let it fall, let it burn. Yeah. Because this brings you to your better self. I always have in my head the phrase, your new life, will cost you your old life. Yeah? So you can't hold on to what you currently have, holding on to the past, because you say you want to move forward, you say you want this in your life, you want love, etc., what it is, job, career, new place to live. But things are going to have to change. The foundation is going to have to change. The tower's got to fall. And then there's a new slate, new space. Everything is clear for spirit to create what you want. But you've got to have faith. You've got to let it happen. Yeah? And it's not going to happen overnight. So you have to have a little bit of patience. I don't want to say a lot of patience, because often we live in this world where it's like instant gratification. Now. But, I always say, if you've been watching my channel, anything that is worthwhile, it takes some time. Slow and steady wins the race. So I'll carry on. So a Pluto transit is most profound of all the planetary transits. It is nothing less than a total and complete transformation from one way of being to another. In nature, this is best illustrated by the metamorphosis of a caterpillar into a butterfly. So you can get with that description. That doesn't happen overnight. There's a lot of time into the caterpillar becoming a butterfly, and a lot of rest, a lot of lean back. And in my head, I'm getting a lot of feminine energy from that. A lot of times we're in our masculine energy, we want to do something. We feel like we should be doing something in order to go here. We need to do stuff. And yes, that is somewhat true. We do have to make concerted effort in some places, but it shouldn't be like bam, bam, bam. We have to always, there needs to be a balance to it. We allow spirit to help us out. You ask for help, and then you go out and you decide to do something, and it's like, well, hold on, let me help you out. Let me guide you. Yeah. So it's just like, you have to key into your intuition, your discernment there, to be like, spirit will kind of give you a hint, like, do this. You'll have, like, for me, an example, I get a feeling in the pit of my stomach, my gut. It's like, do this. And the thought won't go away. And it's like, okay, let me do this. And you may not know why, but eventually when you do it, some events may materialize after that, and you think, oh, okay, Spirit was guiding me this way. This is why. This is leading me this way. It's leading me closer to what I want, my manifestation. Yeah? But you have to trust. You have to have faith. And oftentimes when we can't see what's happening, behind the scenes, we think nothing's happening. But that isn't the case. Yeah? Everything is happening. It's just that we're not privy to all the information. And rightly so, because Spirit doesn't want to reveal all their secrets and they want to surprise you. Yeah? So the nature of a Pluto transit is to prompt metaphysical death in service of a rebirth into something ultimately more true. We become more authentic through the confrontation with and processing of shadow material and past trauma. The transit brings toxic habits to light in order to be cleansed and transformed. Pluto can transform your toxic relationships, Venus, toxic emotional patterns, the Moon, or toxic attitudes towards work and status, Saturn. Actually, it all depends on where Pluto functions in your chart, where it is transiting and what natal house it rules. In order to change us, Pluto must unearth what is rotten. However, if we accept and allow the process to happen instead of fighting it, we can come out closer to ourselves than we ever have before. Exactly. You have to allow things to take place. I know it may be painful. It's like, oh, I don't want to lose this person. This person is leaving my life, or this is happening. Oh, my things are not happening with my job. But if you wanted a better job, maybe Spirit is doing this because they need to remove you from the situation in order for an opportunity elsewhere that's better aligned with your wants and needs to take place. The same way with a toxic relationship. You're comfortable. You're used to this person. You're afraid of the unknown. But it's like Spirit needs to remove them from your life in order for you to have a better relationship with people who are more aligned with your own thoughts, your ambitions, where you want to go, more compatible to your needs. Yeah, and that is new, that is scary, but you need to break through that in order to get over to the other side. And so this Pluto retrograde is happening in the sign of Aquarius. So Aquarius thrives on innovation, individuality, and things eccentric. So this is the perfect time to step off the beaten path and pursue what genuinely excites you, even if it feels a bit out there at first. Yeah? So it's embracing the new change. As I said, Aquarius is major thoughts are happening at the same time, but let me slow down. Aquarius marches to the beat of their own drum. Yeah? They're unafraid, Aquarians, to feel or look weird, to do something not everyone's doing. They're not a sheep mentality. They're quite happy to do things alone. And so to embody this kind of energy, yeah? In order to get something you've never had before, you need to do something different. Yeah? And it doesn't have to be so, oh, I'm gonna go off around the world by myself. No, it doesn't have to be something extravagant. It could be, oh, let me start a new class, an art class. There's people there I don't know, but I may meet people that I'm compatible with and create great friendships. Join the gym. You've been thinking about it and you've been umming and ahhing. Maybe you've been a bit fearful of it and thinking, oh, people are going to stare at you. You're going to be on your own. You're going to have anxiety. I'll keep it real with you. No one's looking at you in the gym. They're more focused about themselves. Yeah? Half the time when I go to the gym, people are just taking selfies or on Instagram and stuff like that. No one is looking at you whatsoever. So you don't have to be afraid about looking silly or not knowing what you're doing. Yeah? So Pluto retrograde will occur in Aquarius, a fixed air sign celebrated for its forward thinking, rebellious energy. Aquarius thrives on breaking boundaries, embracing individuality, and challenging societal norms. So this retrograde will bring themes of freedom, independence, and self-expression to the forefront. Maybe you've been feeling a little bit meh about your 9 to 5 grind, your daily routine, or the same old social circle. Consider this as your excuse to explore unconventional career paths, join a new community, or explore new philosophies that challenge your way of thinking. Keep in mind that Pluto retrograde in Aquarius will also turn the spotlight on how technology influences your life. So this is also a great transit to reevaluate your relationship with digital spaces, innovation, and the role that they play in shaping your future. So you could be like thinking, oh, maybe I'm spending too much time on the internet, on social media. I want to go outside, be one with nature. Or you could be doing the opposite of that. I'm not spending enough time on social media, and maybe I need to embrace it more in my life. It seems like this is the way the world is going, so let's see what's going on, you know? Use your discernment, use your intuition, don't go overboard. Do what's right for you, yeah? Okay, so we also have a full moon in Scorpio on May 12th, yeah? So the moon in Scorpio creates the need to delve into your feelings as deep as possible, because Scorpio is a very deep sign. You deserve meaningful emotional exchanges now that more than ever. Sorry, I can't read my notes for some reason. You deserve meaningful emotional exchanges now more than at any other time, even if it is not easy and you are forced to change many things. Shallow relationships do not satisfy you, because they are not purifying enough. Yeah? So you could be looking back. You can see this works in tandem with the Pluto in retrograde in Aquarius. How, you know, you may look at relationships, be it toxic or not, and you just feel like, I'm moving in a certain way. I'm moving in a certain way in my life. And although we were compatible at a time, I don't feel like we're moving in the same direction. You know, it could be like you have friends with people you used to work with, and the bond was that you would complain about your job. But now that you've got a better job and you're actually fulfilled and you're enjoying it and you're enjoying going to work every day, you don't really have much to talk about. That person is still stuck in the mindset of complaining, negative mindset, negative thought patterns, and you're not. And you can't bond. And it's not personal. But then you decide, okay, well, I'm just, you know, moving more in this direction. And there doesn't really need to be a conversation. Maybe for some people, if it's a romantic relationship and you think, yeah, the way I thought about them is not the way I think about them now. And we need to have a sit down, and I'm going to have to tell them, you know what, I don't think we're moving in the right direction and things need to end. This is where I am, and this is how I feel. Then we have a new moon on the 27th of May in Gemini, and this is a super moon. So the moon in Gemini manifests itself by the need for changes and spontaneity. Safety lies in thinking about your feelings and sharing them with others. You can be more talkative and speak with ease these days. You might have a better ability to keep a cool head, but beware, cold heart can discourage others. Harmony of thinking and feeling is important, yeah? So Gemini is a very chatty sign. Gemini, I'm a Gemini rising, so you can see I'm quite a talkative person, that I come in here, do these readings. Often you probably may look at my readings and think, stop chatting about that, tell me about this. But yeah, it encourages spontaneity because Gemini is quite, you know, free thinking. They're an air sign. They go with the flow. Yeah. So embrace that kind of energy. We are in springtime, and it's like, I'm not saying being less disciplined, but it's like, you just feel like, oh, I'm going to go and have a drink here. I'm going to go there. I'm going to go to an exhibition. I'm going to go. Yeah. You just do what takes you. You go with the flow with life. Yeah. Someone invites you out. Go. Say yes. Yeah. Have some fun. Yeah. Less all work. Yeah. Life is for living. So enjoy your life. Yeah. Yes, there's a time and place to work hard, put in the effort, focus, but you need to balance that out with some fun, some joy. What do you like doing in life? Yeah? Engage your inner child. What did you used to love to do as a child? Maybe that's something that you want to think about. Have some joy. Go on a holiday. Just think, I'm going to have a trip away. Having a weekend away. I've worked hard. I'm saving. Yeah, I deserve it. Yeah? So it's good energy for the new moon. Embracing this. And you might be, maybe you or other people maybe feel the need to talk. Engage in conversations with people. Yeah? Keep it light, keep it friendly. You don't have to tell them your whole life story. But when people open up and engage, don't cut them off. Gemini is very like mixer at the party kind of energy. They talk to everyone. They're friends with everyone sort of thing. So maybe that's something that you need to embrace and could be affected in your chart. Yeah? So yeah, this is the astrology for the month of May. I hope you enjoyed these insights, these takeaways. Let me know in the comments section how it relates to you, how it may affect you in May. And let me know if you find this helpful, useful, great information. Yeah? Because I will be doing this going forward. And I will catch you in the reading. Guys, it's Guidance with Compassion here with another reading. So today we're reading for the sign of Pisces and we'll do your May general love reading. Yeah, this is a general reading. So if it doesn't resonate, leave it there. You can wait for a future reading. Check out another reading on the channel. If it doesn't resonate, you don't need to leave a negative comment. Yeah. Or you can watch any of the other readings on the channel. You can watch for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mars, whatever you feel called. Yeah, all the readings are timeless. So even if you come across this reading at a later date, that's all right. That's when you're meant to receive the message. If it resonates, yeah? There's no time frame on these readings. Okay. Also, feel free to check out your yearly prediction reading. Yeah? See how the year is going on for you. Is it correlating? Is it resonating? If it is, maybe you want to check out the rest of the year. See what may be coming across your path, what may be happening, what shifts and changes, yeah? And without further ado, let's get into the reading, shall we? Okay, Spirit. Can you give me messages for Pisces regarding their love life for the month of May, please? What's going on for Pisces in the month of May? This is your card, Pisces. Yeah, High Priestess. What's happening for you? Something you know? Because the High Priestess is all-knowing. What do you know? What do you know that's happening? You know love's coming towards you. That's what I'm hearing. You know love is coming. We've got 5 of Swords, bottom of the deck, Aquarius, stubborn, manipulative energy. Yeah? Let's get into the oracles. Round and round. Do you know someone's coming across your path? Someone's spinning the block? Yeah? That's perhaps what you know. Like the fact that we can see the Knight of Cups facing the 5 of Swords. I feel like this is a standoff sort of thing and we got round and round because it's like, I feel like I'm hearing same shit, different day. Like someone that you know, that you were with, dating. And it's like your breakup, your makeup, it's like sort of thing. Or not that you make up, you know that every few months, every few weeks, something like that, they come back around. But you're like, not this time, buddy. Yeah? Not this time. Like, the fact that you got 2 friends here walking off, I feel like your friends are over it. And maybe you entertain it because you are looking back for, you got the swords here. And you think, oh no, it's all right. I'll talk to them. And they're like, listen, why? You know what they're going to do. They're going to sweet talk you around. They got this cup and they're like, I thought of you. I've got the, bunch of flowers, some romantic shit. And it's like, come on, dude. Like, nothing's changing. Nothing's getting any better. And we got the yang here. I feel like there's passion. But I'm getting like, with the yang, it's like Ace of Wands. It's like lusty energy. Yeah? I think I'm getting good kisser. Is this person a good kisser? That you entertain this bullshit? That you're just like, yeah, but when they do this and it makes me feel like $1 million and, you know, they do care, but they won't commit, right? Knight of Cups. I feel like this is the kind of energy is like they come around and then they leave, they ghost, they go off and they go, oh, you know, I had to go here and I'm busy now for the next few weeks, and they leave you hanging. And it's like, ugh. Makes you feel used, manipulated, foolish, silly. But you know this story, Pisces. So it's up to you to change it. Let's reveal the cards. 5 of Wands. 3 of Wands. I feel like you know this time it's not going to be the same. Conflict, yeah? 5 of Wands. Arguments, competition. This time when they come around, you're not giving them the nice treatment. You're sick of them. You're sick of this. You're sick of this game. With this yang, it's like fire. You are fired up, Pisces. Like, no, I'm over this shit. You're not coming back into my bed. You're not coming around with all these I'm sorry and kiss. No. We're not repeating this cycle again. I've learnt my lesson. High Priestess. I see you now. I see the game. I see the red flags. 3 of Wands. Yeah? You know your ships are coming in. That's why they've returned. Because they're trying to block this. You know, this is a test from the universe. It could be like, let's see if Pisces has actually learnt this lesson. Are they wise to this game? Yeah? And you're like, yep, I'm not fucking around with you, no. I'm not playing the game. Yeah? You are letting them know I'm not to be messed with. You're like, nah. Let's see what's under the 5. And we've got 2 5s, which is change. Yes, the sun. Yeah? Stepping into funnier times. I feel like this person has drained you a little bit of your joy, of your bliss. You've become a little bit hardened because of this experience, because you think, this person thinks I'm a fool. They come around, they come with this fake offer of love, saying they want to commit. They say, it's only me, it's only you. No. And when you cut them out of your life, when you watch them walk out the door, you have the time of your life. It's a whole new world. You are stepping into joy, yeah? You feel proud of yourself. You got the courage, Pisces. You stood up for yourself. You fought back. I think maybe this person was used to not fighting back and you just like falling for their game, falling for their sympathy, yeah? Taking your kindness for weakness, not anymore. It's all changed. Whole new cycle, yeah? We're not stepping into this toxic cycle again. We're moving forward. Clean it up, yes, yeah? No longer are you cleaning up anybody else's mess. You've cleaned up your energy and you're no longer allowing other people to infiltrate it, yeah? To drag you back. Spring clean, yeah? You cleaned out all the cobwebs, cleaned out all the dust. You are no longer welcome in this house, yeah? You are no longer welcome around me, around my friends, around my family. No, you've burnt your bridge. I'm moving forward. Something is better on the horizon for me, the sun. Yeah? And I did get in the pre-shuffle 10 of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups. So I feel that's right for Pisces. You know that there's better on the horizon. A more abundant relationship. Yeah? 10 of Pentacles. Worth its weight in gold. It's long lasting. Yeah? It's not a flash in the pan. It's someone that you can actually have a proper commitment with. Not someone that just comes around when they feel like it. They're bored. They need their ego stroking. They need some sexual healing, perhaps. But those days are over. It's done. Yeah? I like this, Pisces, for you in May. It's a good reading. Yeah? And I'm proud of you for standing up for yourself. Yeah? Letting people know, laying down the law. Good stuff. So this is the reading, Pisces. If you enjoyed it, it resonated with you, and you enjoy the readings on the channel, please give the reading a like. Please share it. Please subscribe to the channel. Help us to grow. Help us to move forward. Help us to get to 500 subscribers, yeah? Help us to grow. Let's go. And if it resonates, if you feel comfortable, share your story in the comments, yeah? You never know who else is going through a similar experience. Help each other out. Yeah? And check out your yearly prediction reading on the channel. Yeah? And I will catch you next time. Oh yes, sorry. Smash the notification bell so you're alerted when I upload new readings to the channel. Yeah? So you're aware, you know, you're the first to know. Oh, she's dropped the new reading. Let me get on that. Yeah? All right, and I'll catch you next time.